G'day everyone. I was sitting there before and I thought, I'm going to try and do one of these, I think they call them the Swedish rocket stove. Never done one before, but figure it'd be something that I'd like to give a go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this log, I'm going to cut it into quarters, I'm going to hollow out the center and put a few twigs in it, light it, and see how it goes. Now, when it comes to blades, you guys all know that this is the beast, and this is only going to just make it across that stump. You can see it's not a great deal of error there. I could take the bark off and make it a bit easier. The bark may fall off, and if it does, then so be it. But if not, then this is going to be a pretty much right to the edge job. So then what I've got is my ferro rod, but I also like to try it with the little ones. If you can do it with a small one, these are too easy. And one little tiny piece of fat wood, because when I put a few of these twigs into the center of it, I'm going to light it with just one little piece of fat wood. That should be enough to get it up and burning. And I'm just thinking I'm not going to put wire to hold it all together. I'm just going to use the log, because depending on where I am, if I've gone out hunting somewhere and I'm stuck, or I'm away from camp, or something's happened and all I have is the SK and the log, then you've got to be able to make sure you can do it. So yeah, this is one of those afternoons I just felt like testing myself. I'll bring you guys down a little bit lower and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's try and baton this beast. Let's see how we go. That should be about it. Oh wow, okay. This is also a good thing that William put on the back of his knife, leaving that bit of steel, so you can actually bash the knife in and not worry about stuffing your scales. Wow, we are right on the edge here. Might have bitten off more than I can chew on this one. Let's see. But the other thing is, we're in no hurry. I need a better baton. Should also pick a softer wood too, I think. Alright. Getting there. As I said, it would have been easier, I think, if I took the bark off it. And I'm heading straight to a big knot, so that would be why. Almost. All right. Well, the rest should be easy, theoretically. And you wouldn't believe it, I just touched the edge of the Collins blade. Just touched it and went straight in. This thing is ridiculously sharp, William. Great job. Right. Okay, 1/2. Maybe I might start from the other side, work towards that knot. Go. Wow, this wood is hard. And I honestly can't tell you what the wood is because I forgot. Okay, I highly recommend, if you're going to try something like this, find a piece without a knot. Wow. Okay. So now I'm thinking I need to take out the centre. And trust me, you all know that this knife is ridiculously sharp. Wow. Okay. There's one. Now we're working down to this knot. Would have actually been a bit better had I brought the Laplander out with me, I think. Might be able to get away with that. Yeah, I think so. Make a bit out of here. All right. another knot. Great. Let's try this side. Wow, what a mission, guys. I just looked down, saw the blood and thought, what? That's right. Taking chunks of meat off. Okay, so what I might do is bash this in this way. Alright. Got a rough desired effect. So let's see how we go now with putting it back together. Better if you can remember which way they fell apart. There we go. So now I've got my circle, I've actually taken out a little bit more of the centre than what I needed, and I will need something to hold this together. So bear with me, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Now I'm just going to use a bit of paracord because that's all it's going to need for the time being. If you are out somewhere, I'm guessing a vine, something green that's not going to burn in a hurry anyway. So I'll just cinch this up and move them around. I was just interested to see how this fire method will actually work. From what I've seen, it does work brilliant. So it just leaves you a nice hollow right through. And what I'm going to do, I should have actually taken just a small chunk out of one of the sides and used that to put the fire into, which, alright, there's no point in talking about it, let's do it. Let's just slide this one out. just enough room to pop that fat wood in. Yeah, perfect. Cinch that up again. Great. So, I'm going to grab a few little twigs, put them into the centre. Push them all down. Alright, so my little piece of fat wood. Let's get this into a feather stick. Pearls that fall off, put those into the centre, and let's see, we'll try this little ferro rod first. Oh, I knew that was getting thin. Alright, so that's the big thing, note your ferro rods. That would hit again. Trust me guys, I'm making this a little bit harder than it needs to be. So, they should have all been done by now. But that's the fun of it. Testing yourself to see what you're able to do. So, put these pearls in. More. Start this end of the fat wood. I know there's 100 of you standing there with a lighter. I don't want it. Okay, now. I think we may have got this. We've got smoke. Oh, I think it just blew that fat wood out. Yep, okay. Get this fat wood lit again. No, we're just smouldering inside at the moment. Alright, now we've got it. Okay, so while that may have been a little bit more painful to watch than usual, look at the resin burning out of that fat wood. We can't really see into the hole, but you know damn well that it's working fine with that amount of smoke. Oh, there you go. Now we've got the flame coming out. Perfect. So, I think that's what they call the Swedish rocket fire. I don't know, but it works. Paracord's holding it together, the flames aren't coming out the side. The flames will go straight up the centre. And yeah, that's really cool. My first one. Take it easy, guys.